prime time on the top game, it's a fine line. Man in the match, that's Daveye, he's the main guy, keep it close eye. Make sure you don't make no wrong play, cause I'm with Jose and Andre. When Cyrus comes to walk in, you better know that you are watching Premier League. Daveye, tell what time we on. Prime time. Let me hear you say Premier League. Daveye, tell what time we on. Prime time.
Hello and welcome to Premier League Prime Time. Man United 0, Liverpool 3, and I'm joined by the one and only Jose right before he departs to New York, so we may as well get him in while we can now. Jose, thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it was pretty atrocious. Definitely just saw no style at all to our play. I think Liverpool were excellent. They scored all their chances. They played very, very well, and they can't take anything away from them.
I mean, it seemed like they just really didn't have to get out of first gear, didn't they? They really didn't need to get out of second gear at all.
They didn't. But then again, I think the finishing from Luis Diaz and Salah was on point regardless today.
I mean, if you give Luis Diaz half a chance, when you leave him wide open again at the back post, just like last season, he's going to score. If you leave him wide open in the middle of the box, and if you're shooting at your near post against Onana, he's going to score.
Yeah, absolutely. Completely agree.
And I think this really comes to the question about, of course, we could blame Casemiro. Thoughts on the mistakes?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. He has those games now and then. We've seen it he has a mistake in him. He's always had a mistake in him. Even at Real Madrid, he had a mistake in him every now and then, but he was way more consistent than he has been now. I think he's definitely getting past it, and it's a good thing we have Ugarte coming in. I think that if we were stuck with Casemiro this season, we'd be in even bigger trouble than we already are.
I mean, we've seen Katz put in the lone 6, he struggled. We've seen Amrabat put in the lone 6, and he struggled. Same with Kobe. He's put in the lone 6 and struggled to a certain extent. And you see all these players put in that lone 6 position. And don't you have to think, maybe it's, the players, sure, they're not the best in that position, right? But also, maybe it's a system, possibly.
I don't think it's fair to say a system with a lone 6 is the problem. I think that I think almost every team in the world plays with a lone 6. Every top team in the world plays with a lone 6. So I think that that's not necessarily the problem. I think that it's the quality of the player in the position. That's the main problem. That's not to say that I liked any kind of system that I saw today. I didn't see any kind of system at all today. So yeah, it's not to confuse the two.
Yeah, of course. And of course, I think we have to this will lean into the Ten Hag discussion. As anyone knows, we have very differing views on the manager. But thoughts on the manager today, because I think even you would be hard to defend that for today.
Yeah, no, I have nothing to praise him about today, certainly. It's been kind of a slippery slope recently for me and Ten Hag. He's losing me fairly quickly at the moment. I'm still Ten Hag in, definitely, but if this continues like this, there's not going to be much I have to say in his defense in the future. I
mean, I think a player to point out, Kobe Mino, he lost the ball for the third goal, but when you look around him, it's as if he's just dying in there by himself. He literally has no options. Poor Toby Collier's come in. There was at one point where he had the ball and he almost ran out of play with it, and he's looking at Rashford like, where on earth are you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Kobe has a very, very big job to do in this system, definitely, and he does it really, really well 90% of the time. But when you're up against it for that long, you can slip. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, and I think a few players to point out will happen later, but we'll go into the player ratings, starting off with Onana in goal. And of course, for those who don't know by now, with our player ratings, we go from 0 to 10 for our player ratings. But we're going to start off in goal with Andre Onana.
I mean, I guess I go like 5.5. I don't think he really did much. I think.
Don't you think he could have saved the Diaz one a little bit better? Because he was just, and the Salah one.
I don't think so. I mean, I thought they were all great finishes. I don't think that I think Diaz's shot went into the top corner. Salah's shot was in the corner. He hit it hard and low. I don't think there was much Onana could have done. I mean, I gave him a little bit below average because we conceded 3 goals, but I think that's that.
All right, that's fair. Mazraoui at right back today.
6.
Yeah. Our centre backs. De Ligt, too, I thought was one of the few positives today.
Yeah, he was all right. Maybe I'll go 6.5, 7.
Lissandro,
I don't know. I don't think it wasn't his day. I give him a 5.
We have Dallo at left back, do I believe?
Yeah, I just didn't really do anything, to be honest. I'd go 5.
Wow, we're going fives today. All right.
Yeah.
In the midfield, Casemiro today.
It's got to be probably a 2. I don't think that 2 is probably generous. I don't think he really did anything at all, and he just made it worse for us, to be honest.
That certainly is quite generous. I think generous in regards to most of the fan base. Kobe alongside him.
Yeah, I'll be nice and give him a 6. I think because I think, like I said earlier, when you're up against it the entire game, you can slip.
Going to the attacking jersey, starting off with Garnacho playing on the right again.
Yeah, it's the Garnacho from last season. I think today. Didn't see much positives from him. I'd give him a 5.5.
On the left, Marcus Rashford.
Even worse. Probably a 3. I didn't see it. It was just abysmal. It's ghost town on the left for us.
It's 2024 and we're starting Marcus Rashford on the left. I mean, I think this is one that we have to talk about a little bit, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, it's just after the season we've had last year to then to then continue to start Rashford, to keep looking for the Rashford of 2 years ago to come back again. It's just like, even if he does come back, how long is he going to come back for? Is he going to go on another run for the rest of the season? Is he going to go on a 5-game run? Is he going to? He's always hit or miss. He's always been hit or miss. He's always been a player who goes on a run. So I think we just need to move away from him. It's a bit too long.
Bruno Fernandes in the middle.
Yeah, 4, 3.
It just
Lost the ball. That's it.
It just seemed like, again, with Bruno, it's another one. It's Bruno. It's the Bruno Rashford show, people.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bruno can still hold his head high. Bruno has still had good games now and then for us. I think he was definitely one of our best players last season, even though that wasn't necessarily the most difficult achievement last season. I think this is a future for Bruno at United. I don't know about Rashford.
And Xerxes up front. I felt sorry for him today. Yeah, he missed the chances, but he just had no one to link with.
Yeah, I always feel sorry for our strikers. I feel sorry for Højlund, feel sorry for Xerxes. It's been a ghost town for a very, very long time playing the 9 for us because of our wingers, in my opinion. I think we have wingers who are very selfish, want to score a lot of goals, and don't create very much. No, I don't think I give him a number.
No,
I'll probably give him a 5. I have to give him a 5.
Yeah, I kind of like what Xerxes was doing. I mean, when I see him and Højlund, I think there's a difference because I think with me, I see him linking play. He's trying to get on the ball and do things. With Højlund, it's just kick and run with him. Whereas Xerxes, I feel like, is more technical. He tries to drop in. He tries to link play. What do you think?
I don't know. I like Højlund. I think that Højlund's a great player, and that Xerxes is a great player. 2 different strikers, but 2 different good options, in my opinion, for us.
Sorry to say. And the manager's rating, Erik Ten Hag for today. The Ten Hag Defense League. Well, will it back him today?
No, I think I'll rate him the same as Casemiro. I'll give him a 2.
A 2?
Yeah.
I think that's quite generous, but
of course you do. But yeah. we didn't lose 5-0 like we under Solskjaer. So
I forgot the subs off the bench. Who even came off the bench? Ahmad off the bench.
I did nothing. Give him 5, 6. Yeah, can't really knock him, but he didn't do anything.
We had Maguire and
Maguire. How are we still playing Maguire, man? This year we're still playing Maguire. We started him in the last game as well. That's the even more ridiculous thing. I give him a 5. He didn't do anything either.
We took off the Licton and for Maguire and
Maguire. I don't know what top team in the world changes their center backs in a match against like Liverpool. No one does that. Everyone, you keep your center backs for as much of the game as you can. Maybe in the 85th minute, you take your center back off again, but.
And who else? And yeah, Toby Collier came on I felt sorry for him.
Yeah, me too. I don't know. 6. We jumped next to him.
Looking forward to the international break.
Like yes and no. Yeah, probably yeah. I definitely don't need to see any more of this Man United for a long time.
I mean, for me at least, it'll be a good break. I mean, yeah, heartbreak from the Euros. Yes, and he's here. Yeah, congrats Spain because they won the Euros. Of course, we lost again. Surprise, surprise. My team always loses. Shocker.
Spain have now won it more than anyone else in history. So it's a good.
Maybe football will come on one day. Pause. Maybe we'll come back one day.
Definitely not.
Maybe just a shot.
Definitely not. You had more chance of the U.S. winning the World Cup, I think.
You heard it from Joe. Let's know down in the comments, down below in the comments. What do you think about what Joe's had to say? Do you agree? Do you not? I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching our upload, and let us know down in the comments below what are your thoughts on anything and everything addressed in this feature of Premier League Prime Time. Smash a like on the video and make sure you subscribe to our channel. And be sure to check out our other platforms on Instagram, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And we hope you have an absolutely fantastic day/evening. Take care.